Hello and welcome to this tutorial. My name is Maria Glover. I have prepared this video for you in response to the huge demand on the subject, when is the right time to stop searching for a job and concentrate on building a career outside paid employment. In this video, I'll give you some advice, so please watch and send us your comments. Our contact details are at the end of the slide. Searching for a job could be quite daunting and frustrating for anyone who has been searching for so many years. It could take a toll on your self-esteem and personal worth. You may want to ask yourself the million-dollar question: when do I quit searching for a job and do something else with my time? However, these issues could be quite subjective because people are different and their situations are different. But there are some common factors that affect everyone in the labor market, and how you respond to them vis-a-vis your personal circumstances may be the deciding factor for you. So we'll look at some of these personal circumstances and also some of these factors in the following video. Now let's take a look at some of the common factors that affect everybody in the economy, in the society. Let's look at macroeconomic factors such as a recession, job loss, government policy, unemployment. There is little or nothing one person can do about macroeconomic challenges other than to carefully and diligently search for opportunities and exploit them to earn some income or to start a business. Recessions are periods characterized with high unemployment, less government spending, and high cost of goods and services. One should expect that getting a job will be more difficult in such a time, so frantic efforts should be made in searching for alternatives to paid employment. Now let's take a look at personal circumstances. These are situations that differ from individual to individual. So let's take a look at a few of them. Family circumstance. When making important decisions such as quitting your search for a job and concentrating on something else that might provide you more income, you want to think about your personal circumstance. Are you responsible for taking care of your aged parents and your siblings? Are you from a wealthy home with no responsibility whatsoever? Or are you from a poorer background and you have to fend for yourselves and possibly others in your family? If you are in a situation such as the latter, you want to start looking for options to start earning some income to take care of your immediate circumstances while waiting for paid employment if ever you find one. Another circumstance you might want to consider is educational qualification and skills. Do you have the educational qualification and skills required for the job you're searching? Or have you been looking for any job just to make ends meet? People with little or no educational qualifications are already limited. But if you have both educational qualification and skills and still unemployed, you could think about other creative ways to earn some income. And we'll be looking at it as creative ways of earning incomes during the course of this video. Now, marital status, health status, personal habits, and lifestyle too will also influence your decision of this very topic. Now, making your personal decision is very important, and in doing so, you must weigh and balance the situation before you. By now, it should be clear that there is no answer to this question. Rather, I will suggest the following tips to you in the comment slide of what you should do to help yourself while you're waiting for that dream job. Now, if you've been unemployed for a very long time, I'd like to give you a few tips to apply to your situation while you're deciding either to continue being unemployed or to look for alternatives to paid employment. Please apply these tips to your situation while you're waiting for that dream job. Invest in personal development and training. Learn new skills and improve old ones. This will help you remain current despite the fact that you are unemployed. You may consider a career change, but do so carefully and make your research. Do not change your career because others are doing so or because you think that you would earn better in your new career. Speak to a career advisor if possible to help you make that decision. I would suggest going back to school should you decide to change your career. This will help you go back to the basics to learn new skills that will help you in your new career. Or if you want to develop your current career, you could go for a short course, a diploma, a first degree, or master's degree. Seek internship or volunteer job opportunities. This is one way to gain more skills and work experience. You would need to be patient during this period as the pay usually is not great, and in some situations you will not be paid. But your focus should be on improving your skills, gaining work experience, and seeking opportunities within the organization. You could apply for those opportunities in future. If you have such an opportunity to work as an intern or a volunteer in an organization, you must demonstrate that you are a valuable asset to the organization and should be retained. I would suggest looking for a mentor. It must not be Dangote as in this picture, or Mark Zuckerberg, or somebody high up there. You can seek for somebody you can reach, somebody in an industry you have interest in, and submit to that person and learn from them. Consider direct sales and network marketing opportunities. Now listen, this is an option you could explore if you're not averse to sales and network marketing, because lots of people have been able to turn their fortune around through network marketing and direct sales. But you must note that this option requires dedication, patience, consistency, and of course training. If you're not ready to pay the price, please do not venture into network marketing or direct sales, as you would lose your initial investment and fail woefully. Now, last but not the least, look for a problem to solve. People earn an income because they solve other people's problems, whether on behalf of themselves or their employers. Basically, what organizations or businesses do is to provide solutions to others for which they are paid. There are so many problems around you that needs solving. You should be able to identify one of these and provide immediate solution to earn an income. I refer to this as creative problem solving or creative solution to your unemployment situation. In the next slide, we'll look at a few people who are able to identify problems around them and turn them into businesses. Igwe twins. These twin brothers were office assistants for an organization where they ran errands. They identified that there were no restaurants within the environs that provided decent and hygienically prepared meals at an affordable price. To solve that problem, they established Speed Meals Catering Limited in 2010. The organization has grown beyond mobile kitchen to providing culinary services to a wide range of customers and organizations. Speed Meals is one of the biggest food vendors in Lagos State. Now let's take a look at Isaac Agbetusin. What was the problem that Isaac identified? He couldn't find a company that offered mobile toilets in Nigeria. He was faced with a situation of having to provide toilets for his during his friend's wedding, where about 10,000 guests were expected. In his frantic search for a company that provided mobile toilets for over a period of 4 weeks led him to construct 18 mobile toilets using 3 containers. In 1996, when he decided to have a switch in his career, he remembered the mobile toilet he had constructed and decided to establish dignified mobile toilets to meet the needs of people who needed to use decent toilets. To date, his company has manufactured over 3,000 mobile private toilets, and it produces 200 units every month for sale and for hire across Nigeria. Now, there is no right time to stop your job search and start looking for opportunities around you to solve a problem. That is entirely your decision. You might want to start asking yourself, what are the problems around me? Agbetusin was able to identify the fact that people needed toilets and there was no toilet. The other twins were able to identify that people needed decent meal and they established their company. What is the problem around you that you can meet? Let's take a look at the next slide. Now, in summary, I'll say that there is no right time to stop your job search. That decision is entirely yours. You have to think about when you want to stop your job search and look for alternative to paid employment. I want you now to think about what problem around you can solve to earn an income or to create a job opportunity for yourself. You should be thinking about this by now. You should be able to think about problems around you. You can identify them and start putting them into a business plan to solve a problem within your society, within your community, to make an income for yourself. Focus on developing your skills to add value to yourself and in solving problems around you. So you need to develop the right skills and be efficient in solving problems for which you'll be paid for. Now, if you're preparing to start your business, we at Knowledge Exchange Center can help you. If you have a viable idea, we can turn that into a business plan for you. Attend our entrepreneurship training program. It is a 2-week mini MBA training to help you kickstart your business and grant you access to finance. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, please, you can text them to us via that number or send us your inquiries via email to KECCareersAdvice@knowledgeexchangecenter.org. Visit our Facebook page and like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Thank you. Bye.